Hello and welcome to Sunday League to Legend. It's a new week here on YouTube and on Football Manager 2021. We have a game today at the Leyland Albion Stadium in Sky Bet League 1 as Leyland Albion host Fleetwood Town, managed by John Hills. We have gone as far as, I think this is our 42nd game in League 1. If we win this, we are assured of a playoff position, and that's what we're after today. We've got a very strong team out with a couple of new signings, I think, since last we were here. It has been a week's break that I had from this save, so it is the first time going back in it. It'll just take me a minute to reacclimatise, but apart from that, we are off into the dressing room. The advice from Simon Francis, our assistant, is that we can secure at least a playoff place. There you go, here with a win. So go out there and impress me. Let's go with exactly that. You will notice that on the bench is Liam Cooper, formerly of Leeds United. He's actually spent a bit of time outside of England, I believe in the Israel Premier League, before we snapped him up on a free transfer just for the end of the season. To give our players a bit of a boost in defence, a bit of an additional option as McCop gets us underway with Wing sending through a ball that Gannon is nowhere near. So Gannon is on loan up top. In fact, let's go through the team. Bosworth is in goal. We've got Winter at right back. Both are on loan right backs from Stoke and I think Tottenham respectively. They are injured. So we've gone back to Winter, who isn't really good enough, but is in the side along with Berry and White, the two central defenders. Blackman is at left back. In defensive midfield, we've got Kieran Lee, and then Wing and Phillips are just ahead of him. Zaha on the right, McCop on left, and Gannon up front, the on-loan striker. Let's see if we can do any business here today. It is looking good for us in the league, it has to be said, but this is a bit of a local rivalry, a game against Fleetwood Town, also of course up here in the northwest. So it's one to look out for as we encourage the boys. Carnu on the ball for Fleetwood. He is being pursued there by a couple of players, and it's come all the way out for a long-range strike that is off target. In fact, can we see the league table? That's what we want to see. So currently in 7th place are Sunderland, and as things stand, they are 14 points behind us. And I think there's only 12 to play after this one, as Gannon goes through, and David Gannon scores his 4th goal. Hudel's poor pass made it easy for him there. It starts right at the back with Berry through to Phillips. Lee, look at this. This is prime Barcelona. Zaha with the pass. Hudel can't get anything on it. And Anang hung out to dry by his defence. As Gannon there to finish off the move. Fleetwood down in 16th place in the table, which of course is far and away from a playoff position. They are 19 points back from Morecambe as things stand. We are 14 ahead and really pushing on for automatic promotion. It's basically between 3 teams for the 2 spots. Wigan Athletic have been at the top for quite some time now. QPR have always been up there since the very start of the season, and we have been matching them week for week in recent days. This will be our 42nd fixture, so we'll have 4 left, 43, 44, 45 and 46, which of course takes us to 12 points, and that's where we need a 12-point advantage over the team in 7th to secure our playoff place. It has been, again, another season really difficult actually. Both the seasons in League 2 and League 1 have been the same. Hard graft every week. We've not been winning by big scorelines like we were in non-league. We've had to really gut it out, and I don't know if we can see this properly. We may see it at the end of the game, but we've had quite a lot of draws where we've just not been able to get over the line. Often we do take the lead, but then late on we will concede Tried to stop that by changing the formation a bit. This is a sort of evolution of the tactic over the season. We've got both a home and away tactic. The away tactic is actually more adventurous. It has an attacking midfielder in there. The triangle of midfielders is a little bit further up the pitch, but fairly similar in its approach, just with some little tweaks, as Steve Berry becomes the second Leyland Albion player to pick up a yellow ticket. In terms of shots, it's 4-3 to ourselves, 2 on target, 0 for Fleetwood Town. Interesting that of the other local teams, we've got Blackpool there in 13th. So they're not doing so well this season, but badly off our Preston North End. For only 41 points from 42 played, so less than a point per game. And they are in 21st place and really staring down the barrel of relegation, because they are only 5 points. They are 5 points shy of the team just above them. As Wing is now on the ball, out to Phillips, and that's a good stop from the goalkeeper. This feels like a good time just to make a substitution. I think probably in midfield, perhaps bringing off the likes of Phillips might be something that we consider. He's not performed the worst out there. Wing not doing well, neither are the two wingers. So in fact, let's bring on Harry Manton, and we're going to sacrifice Marshall McCopp for Lee Jones, who has been with us for quite some time and has done really well, but we've just got a lot of competition in certain positions where we were lacking in defence. That's why Liam Cooper has arrived, but yeah, the wings we do seem to be pretty strong. But as I was saying, Preston 5 points shy of getting themselves out of a lot of bother. Preston seem to go through more managers than anybody else in the game at the moment. There seems to be a new one every time I get a news item. As Gannon goes through, and it's just wide to the right of the post, or left as we look at it. But yeah, Preston North End job has come up a few times. I did post on Twitter last week to say that I had rejected the Brentford job. They are in the Championship and they were looking for a new manager. Got in touch and wanted to offer me the position. I turned it down in the end. The other news is that Dom Drinkwater was sold in the January transfer window to Middlesbrough. He was sold for, I think, 325k. Which is quite a sizable amount to what is a Championship side. I believe Middlesbrough still are in Sunday League to Legend, now that we are sort of several years down the line. Some good composure in our defence though, as the ball is played out to Wilfred Zaha. Lee Jones, too casual on the ball. The substitute, has that opened the door for Fleetwood? It has not. Players diving in front of the ball. And we have a free kick as McFarlane is offside. In fact, I've just noticed Preston have now gone down to 22nd place. They are in all sorts of bother at the team from Deepdale as the ball goes through looking for Gannon, but it's cleared by Fleetwood with just under 10 to play. We're in the 82nd minute here. Manton goes through and it's a good strike, but it is off target. Wilfred Zaha coming off for the Koala. That's the suggestion by Simon Francis, and I think it may be time just to shut up shop a little bit with a defensive mindset. White now on the ball. He's always going to lose it, isn't he? Always going to lose that ball, and it's off the post. I think it was saved by Bosworth. Really good contribution from him. Still no shot on target for Fleetwood. They are 6 shots, 0 have made it through. As Lee Jones goes through on goal. Can he finish? No, it's a tame effort, really. Anang, I think it is in the Fleetwood goal, doing a really good job. But we've got 4 minutes to play. And you can just see there, Preston down now in 22nd place. This result should secure us a playoff place. And in fact, the next game that we air on YouTube will be hopefully the game that secures us promotion as an automatic promotion slot up to the championship. As Bosworth makes another good save, 2 good hands on the ball, and that is a win for Leyland Albion. You'll see little Charlie there celebrate. Some good performances right across the back line. White, Berry and Blackman, and indeed Bosworth, all doing well. In terms of around the grounds, can we see if that has secured us our place? So Rotherham on 69 points. Mathematically, they can only get to 81, and we now sit on 84 points. That is a fantastic return. It looks like we're going to be in the playoff mix, whatever happens. Whether we end up down in 3rd, I don't think we're going to end up lower than 3rd. So that will then give us a bit of an advantage in the playoffs, should we go that route, as we'll take on the 6th place team in the initial round, the semi-final. So thank you for joining me today. It has been another fantastic episode where we've picked up a big win, and the players, as you can see, all inspired and motivated. That's exactly what you want. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you on Wednesday, hopefully, for the game that secures us promotion up to the championship.